What's up, guys? Hello, welcome to our live Live Good Firestarter Friday rank recognition training call for Friday, May 23rd, 2025. Another exciting week for Live Good. Lots of product orders continue to go up. I know a lot of you guys, I love the testimonials coming in. I know Lisa does as well. Love hearing the stories. Love that you guys are loving these amazing products because they truly are changing lives. So yeah, man, happy days. Almost summertime here. Nodder, what's going on? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, sir. How are you today?
I'm awesome. How you doing?
I'm blessed now that I see you all over here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me welcome hundreds and hundreds of brand new people that got on board with us yesterday and already hit the bronze rank. I know Ben is going to talk about it, but you're brand new to our company, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to hear a lot of buzzwords. You're going to hear a lot of buzzwords that I'm just going to have you just pay close attention to them. So, first of all, welcome to our Live Good family. It all starts with you becoming the product of the product, even though our company doesn't have a product purchase requirement, just like we don't have a recruiting requirement, but we're hitting like 40% upgrade ratio, and people that get involved and immediately start sharing their friends. Even though we don't have a product purchase requirement, ladies and gentlemen, because we offer the highest quality products, which is documented at the lowest price with a 100% money back guarantee, everybody, almost average people that join, they place about a 6.5 to 7 orders. And guess what? When they do that as a retail customer, they're getting a killer deal. But when they do it as a member, they even get a better deal. So that's the number one thing. You want to place your product order. And the most important thing you want to do right after that, ladies and gentlemen, is log into your back office. You're going to be given a ton of tools. You're given so many tools for the say for $9.95 a month. One of them, which happens to be my favorite, is called the free health report. I really wish it was called different, because this is the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet you can get your hands on. Other companies might ask for your email address and ask you a couple of free questions, but to give you something, anything close to this assessment, they're going to charge you between $110 to $180. So first things first, place your product order, all come with a 100% money back guarantee. Second thing, I want you to fill this out with very honesty and then send it to Lisa and Ryan. They're going to get back to you. The third thing you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear a lot of things today. Our momentum is absolutely through the roof, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, especially now that we're adding all these new things like members referring members, fundraising, gym programs. But it all starts with the main thing. The main thing I want you to pay close attention to is that we make our products with the highest quality ingredients documented. We bring it to you at almost cost and 100% money back guarantee in Lisa and Ryan's training. So those are the things we want you to pay attention to. And another thing I want you to listen to Ben. There's a lot of buzzwords. There's a lot of Ben nuggets. I love it. People buying habit shifting. Listen for that. Nobody's going to pay $65 for a CBD oil when they get a better one from us for less than 20 bucks. People are not going to go back to it. People cannot unsee the Live Good's goodness. And I mean, the unseeable part. You just cannot unsee Live Good's value. Think about it. How else you can get a complete set for less than $4 a day when other companies are charging you up 3 or 4 times that. And this is very important. One of the reasons, main reason we run out of products the minute we bring them out is because we make our product for members to use instead of buying it and then reselling it to their friends. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you. Nodder, what products did you take today?
Today? Bro, are you kidding me? This is the new, I don't know what you guys did. I don't know how you make this better. I need an explanation of how you make this better. So it's this and the collagen, because my barber thinks I'm getting hair transplant. I'm not. So right now in this baby is the, believe it or not, the detox. I was a bad boy yesterday. My reds and the collagen. And later on, I'll do another set.
Awesome. Love it. I'm currently drinking my greens, collagen, and coffee all mixed together. My morning. Sometimes I mix the coffee in, sometimes I don't. I needed a little caffeine this morning. My dog woke me up this morning, just scratching on the bed. Anyway, yeah, exciting stuff. All right. Good morning, Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. How's it going over there?
Good morning. It's going great. I think everything is such exciting stuff, and I'm loving the feedback. I really appreciate the questions because they really show me that you guys are understanding what's going on. You're concerned about your health. You're learning about, I mean, a lot came in after we launched that liver support. I think our training really hit so many people because we opened your eyes to like these certain situations that you're like, that's me, that's me. Oh, I never knew, I never understood. And now you're recognizing the importance. So more and more, you're also recognizing the importance of when I talk about stacking and one supplement doesn't replace another, but together we are piecing things together to achieve whole body health and wellness. And that takes time. We couldn't just come out of the gate and launch everything. We had so many of these ideas in our head, but with growing, we continue to add and continue to, add to the stack. And again, these are so important for our health and wellness. And one of the cool things I think specifically at the liver support, sure, other ones too, but liver enzymes are tested on like your regular blood panel. So I do talk a lot about micronutrient testing, all that. That's an out-of-pocket expense. That's, I don't want to say it's going to the extreme. It's definitely not. I definitely urge it for everybody, but it is an out-of-pocket expense. It is an additional thing. Liver enzymes are on your blood panel, so you can see them. So take just like vitamin D, just like your blood sugar, just like your hemoglobin A1C, take these supplements. Give your body 3 months of being consistent. Get retested with your physician, covered by insurance. See your numbers change. It is one thing to feel something, to feel better and feel change, but it's also, to me personally, I love numbers, especially when it comes to health and wellness. So to see that on paper, to see your doctor saying like, wow, and I will tell you, my doctor told me last time, she goes, what are you doing? Your liver enzymes, mine were never high out of the range. They were never like that, but she said they've never been this good before. I thought that was pretty cool. So, it just shows like even me doing as much as I can do, giving your body that extra support that it needs is just going to improve your health and wellness. So, it's a wonderful thing. So I love being here to help you, answer questions for you guys, help you break down supplements, certain things that you're taking, what to replace with. I know with certain other network marketing companies that were going out of business, I've gotten an influx of those emails like, oh my gosh, I've been taking all of this for so many years. Like, what can I do to replace this? I love to help with that because you want to stay on top of your health and wellness. I get that you're showing me that. So I want to help you, how to convert over to Live Good. And not only are you going to be, getting better quality supplements, but you're saving a ton of money. So it just goes hand in hand. And, continue to just educate others. Don't try to sell others, right? People like a lot of times people get draw away when you're doing sales. I tell you, when somebody comes to my front door, knock on the door, and they want to sell something, I'm just like, yeah, yeah, I don't want it. I don't want to be sold. But you educate me, you teach me something, you let me know the why. I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna be interested. So remember when you're talking to others, do the same thing and always use me as a resource. And copy me on emails to others so I can chime in and help, or just share my email with your friends and family that have questions. Say, you know what, I'm gonna get you direct to the source, someone that can really answer your questions and put you in the right direction. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm passionate about. So always use me. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. It was really funny. So it's summertime. My daughter, their friends come over and they hang out and stuff. So this one kid was over here the other day. He has his own little business, power washing driveways and houses and walls and stuff. And one of the things he sells is non-soliciting or like no soliciting signs to the people that he's soliciting at the houses. It's kind of funny. But anyway, he just kind
That's
of triggered
funny.
that.
Oh,
So Lisa, tell
sure,
us
sure.
what Live Good products you have taken today.
Wow. So it's already noon here, so I got a long list.
Ah!
Let's go. Let's hear it. And tell us like what you start with and when you take what. Uh-oh. That
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what morning, first thing I go for is my, can you hear me?
no, you're like cutting out, but Ryan somehow is not, and you guys are on the same internet connection. Try
Very
again.
weird.
Yeah.
Very weird. Go, Lisa.
All right, let me try. How's it now? Any
Yeah,
better?
that's good.
Okay, let me just see how it goes. It told me my internet was unstable. I saw the sign come up. So I started the morning with Shilajit and CMOS and my probiotic gut support. Then I was prepping to go to the gym. So I had my E3 essential aminos, my creatine HMB. So then I went to the gym, came home, made a protein smoothie with collagen, or I did vanilla
Ah.
and I had my multivitamin, my vitamin D. What am I missing? My factor 4 for with my morning vitamins. Oh, and my women's hormonal balance. And I think, yeah, that kind of takes me through, and then I'll continue the rest as I go. I have my lunchtime, I have my after dinner. I'm going to have my super reds and a second dose of essential aminos after lunch. So, yeah, it's a lot to fit in, guys, but I'm telling you, you do it, you won't regret it.
Love it. All right, so here's my routine, if you guys want to know. So, um, before I go to the gym, I always actually, yeah, today I went to my CrossFit class. I mix my E3, my pre-workout, with my awesome Super Reds, along with my collagen, all three mixed together. And while I'm doing that, I take my multivitamin and my D3 in the morning. When I get back, I take my plant-based protein powder. Love this. And now I'm on my collagen and greens. And then later I'll take my probiotic gut support. I'll take my vitality and my shilajit. I take those all together. I don't know if that's good or bad, but got to get them in sometime. And then usually at dinner time, I'll drink my essential aminos. Am I forgetting anything? Maybe that's, oh, and I didn't take my methylene blue today. Shoot, I
Ooh,
took one
I
yesterday.
did.
I didn't take one today. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes I stumble on words when I don't take it. But
I love it. I
love
love it.
that product. Oh, I didn't take my hydration amplifier today yet. I will definitely drink one or two of these today. And think oh, and I yeah, and then factor 4
Oh,
and magnesium, obviously. Take those before I go to bed. That's what I do. That's how I roll. So love
love
it.
that.
And yeah, feeling healthy, feeling strong,
Oh, go. Here
crushing
we
it in
go.
the gym, crushing it on the mountain bike trails. And dude, I'm almost 50 and I'm like, so the other day at CrossFit, just a quick little story for you. One of the exercises is muscle ups where
Oh,
it's
here
like
we
a
go.
pull up and then you go over the bar and
Oop.
you push up. And like, I mean, my CrossFit class is mostly like moms and stuff, but there's some strong people in there. But I'm like one of the few dudes or people at all that can actually do a muscle up, and I'm almost 50. Most of these guys are like half my age, so I love it. So anyway, awesome stuff. Products are keeping me healthy, keeping me strong, keeping me young, keeping me crushing the younger guys, and staying at the top of my mountain bike game as well. So good job,
Love
Dr.
it.
Ryan. How's it going out there?
Hey, Mike, that was awesome. I can attest to that. I've seen you do muscle ups. It's beast mode, for sure.
Beast mode.
Dude,
I love
those
it.
things are not easy. They're very, very, very difficult. And for you to be able to do them, that many of them is crazy. It's insane. But no, I agree. I think you have to give a lot of credit to supplements. I mean, you're blessed with good genetics, but you live a good lifestyle. I mean, you do a lot of the important things right. And that's very, very important. And that I believe is really the cornerstone of our education, what we sort of preach here. And I think that's important because for a lot of people, it seems overwhelming, but I think we do a good job of breaking it down and sharing our everyday successes and struggles. Like today, I have a struggle, but it has to do with business, and that's what I'm about to tell you about. I went into this call today thinking we were launching two products at the same time, which I don't think we've ever done before. We might have, but maybe not often. So we were going to have fiber today and the hydration amplifier in watermelon flavor, and now I have neither to present to you, which is a huge bummer for me. So that is for separate, unrelated reasons. One is super weird and almost like a mystery. The other one was a good catch by me. And we just have to reprint the bags and get them right back out to you. It has nothing to do with the product testing or quality. That stuff's on point. It was just the cosmetic of the bag. So, guys, I'm really sorry. That was a big goose egg for me today, 0 for 2. So big bummer on that. But we've got so much positive momentum, so much good stuff happening right now. So not only are we talking about launching the fiber and launching the new hydration stick packs, Ben, I didn't tell you yet, but the cinnamon is ready to ship too. So we're right there on the new CBD cinnamon flavor. I think it's a limited run, but let's see. You guys might just demand that we keep it forever. We'll see how that goes. Right behind that was our bone support. We are in production on that, so that's not far off at all. We've got hydrogen tablets coming your way. We have the coffee creamer that I've talked about. The parasite cleanse is on the board. I'm working through a few things right now because that's a multi-step process. I want to try to simplify it and figure out a way that's very easy for the user. We've talked about in the past, like the meal replacement option. We have that on the board, which I've approved that. I want to move that to you, Ben. So for your approval, that's an awesome, you're going to love
Yeah.
it. Really great. Black seed oil soft gels. Those are great. And you've got that, Ben. Now the design files, I think, are done now. So we're close. Sounds like we're right there. That's awesome. The CBD I just talked about, but we have the CBD gummy. That CBD gummy is going to be very, very, very soon. We're also almost done with design files on that as well, which is great because that's, again, it's another USDA certified organic. Let's see what else we got working here. We've got the pet multivitamin. We've talked about all of the awesomeness that's going to happen with the pet line. So we're excited about that. That is also right there, the same as in design files. So we're just about ready to go into blending and packaging and have that done to you really, really soon. The I think the cleanser, the household cleansers. I've got 5 of them here, Ben. I have to get in front of you sometime soon, or at least somebody in your household to just kind of spray, use. I want to, because they're all of our essential oils that are in there as the scent, and that's, they have a lot of benefits too. So I want to make sure we dial that in perfectly because we're right there at the finish line. We just need to improve it and get it moving. So there's so much positive momentum. So I hate to have to tell you that I struck out today on 2. But guys, it won't be long. It's right. It's a matter of fact, one of them is already it's in transit here, and unfortunately, we have to reject it and go back to get that redone. So, again, I'm sorry, but Ben, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, well, let's hear the story because you said one was really weird. I thought that was the hydration one you were talking about because
that's the really weird one.
Super weird. This packaging company literally they changed the name of the product and printed a different name on our packaging that we designed. It was really so I thought that was the weird one you were talking about. But
that is
the
weird one. The reason why that's extra weird, Ben, is because we already have hydration amplifier as a product. So what
we approved the design that said hydration amplifier,
right?
And they just made it something else.
Electro something.
It's really dumb.
Totally dumb, and it really frustrates me. So the other one, Ben, was the fiber, and it's the organic certification. So the organic certification had a misprint that I wasn't comfortable having on there, and so that happened from them. That was not internal our issue, but
so it was a packaging issue also.
Yeah, it's packaging.
So what's our expected timeline on both of those?
Yeah, so the timeline's less than 2 weeks. I'm saying next week, but again, it's like these print jobs got to get done, and they have to reblend and repackage. So I'm saying next week because I'm pushing so hard on them, saying, "Come on, I can't have a lot of tolerance for this." But the reality is, it could be up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, super excited about all of that stuff. I think CBD gummies are going to be awesome. That design is done. I'll get that over to you today. I sent you the Pet Multi. Dude, so I was writing some content for the Pet Multi pages on the website, and I always look for the compare products. I couldn't find a single Pet multivitamin that's USDA certified organic. I couldn't find one. Do you know?
Exactly. Nope.
It's weird. It's real. I mean, because we've been kind of talking about transparency and how important that is, and how literally 97% of supplement brands lack it. They don't tell us what's in the product. Instead of having a transparent list of every ingredient, they have what's called a proprietary blend, which just tells you the name of the ingredient, but not how much of it is actually in the product. And I mean, that's a dirty trick in itself, but the pet market is even less regulated, less transparent, and nobody knows what they're giving their pets. Most of the stuff is probably, I mean, if anything, it's hurting them because it's not clean. It's got toxins, it's got pesticides, it's got chemicals, or either it's bad for them, or maybe it's just not any benefit at all. So really excited to bring the highest quality pet supplement probably ever created to market at a better price than all these other companies are selling, cheap, low quality ingredients that nobody even knows what it is or what's in it. That's selling it for overpriced. So it's a huge market out there, and this Pet Multi is for dogs and cats, and we've got a whole little scale on the back as far as if it's under 10 pounds, you give it a half a scoop, 10 to 20 pounds, 1 scoop, over like 30 pounds, something. Ryan's got the whole schedule on there, how much to give them each day. But awesome product. Super stoked on that. Real excited about the fiber. Kind of bummed that the packaging got messed up. The hydration sticks, Ryan showed me a picture. I'm like, what? I've never seen that before, because we approve, like, we have it designed, we send it to the printer, the manufacturer, the printer, the packaging company. They send it back to us just to make sure we approve everything. We did that. We signed off on it. Everything looked good. And then they just changed the name of the instead of hydration amplifier, it was like electro something, like I guess electrolytes, but it was really weird. Anyway, kind of funny stuff. Ryan, looks like we might have lost Ryan. Did you lose me? No, Notter's still there. Okay, cool. I'm still coming in clear, right, Notter?
Perfect.
Okay,
5
awesome.
by 5.
All right, sweet. I was going to ask Ryan what products he took today, but let's move into some rank advancements. And I don't have a lot of announcements today, so we're going to have some fun this afternoon. So here we go. Kind of a slower week. Still about 8,000 new members joined this company in a slow week, which is super exciting. And again, I mean, we are right there on the verge of like the next huge wave that's just going to, you know, millions and millions of people. So exciting times. I mean, 8,000 people a week is something that most companies never see. And this time of year, 8,000 people in a month is something that most companies never see. So, I mean, 8,000 in a slow week is amazing. So congratulations. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. We had, again, slower week, so less rank advancements, but still ridiculous, crazy, awesome, amazing, groundbreaking, life-changing, record-breaking numbers. Again, 1,564 new bronzes. Over 1,500 people achieved our very first rank of bronze, got into profit. And the coolest thing, again, I talk about this every week, but so many of these people have never been in network marketing before, as Nader likes to say, and it's actually happening now. This is going to be people's first and last network marketing opportunity. And so many people are getting involved in this company for the first time ever being involved in any kind of network marketing or affiliate opportunity and having success right away. That rarely happens in the network marketing industry. But even the people who have been in other companies, we see even more of this. People who have tried 5, 10, 15, 20 different companies over the past 10, 15, 20 years and have struggled to enroll a single person, struggled to sell a single product, struggled to achieve any kind of rank advancement or recognition ever. And now, in a lot of cases, their very first week or 2 weeks, even first day sometimes, are achieving our first rank of bronze, getting into profit, seeing that it's duplicatable, seeing that it's easy, that they can do it, that they can have success, and that anyone can do it. And that is what this company is all about. That's why we created this company. That's why I came back from, you know, being totally done with network marketing, was because I knew that there was, if we did it right, if there was an opportunity to help the average person be able to go out there and duplicate, have success without having to know a lot, without having to do a lot, without having to try to sell overpriced products that they don't even know what is in the product to other people, it would be successful. And, you know, when we're helping people, number one, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and then make money on the side, just a perfect formula. No surprise we're growing as fast as we are, continue to be the fastest growing company in both the network marketing industry and the health and wellness industry, and really just knocking on the door of crushing the pet product industry, the home, what do you call it, with the cleaning supply, household product industry, the skincare industry is right there, the membership model industry. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we're doing that's very, very exciting. We're perfectly positioned in front of a lot of stuff. I'll talk more about that here in a second, but congratulations, 1,564 new bronzes just this week alone. We had 173 new silvers. 173 people built a team of at least 20 members in their organization. Silvers are making about $100 to $300 a month in extra residual income. That is amazing. And again, that's who we created this company for. We didn't create it for the 1% of leaders who are going to go make $10,000 or $20,000 a month in anything that they do. We created it to help 99% of people be able to go out there, make $100 a month, $200 a month, $500 a month, $1,000, $1,500 a month. And that's what we're doing. And when we see 173 silvers in a slow week, that means that it's working. So congratulations, 173 silvers. Absolutely love it. And again, silvers can't get to silver without helping people get to bronze. It all starts with bronze. The more people you help get to bronze, the more people will get to silver, more will get to gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond, and pushes everyone up. A rising tide lifts all ships. Is that how it goes, Nodder?
Yes, sir.
You know it. All right. All starts with bronze. Congratulations, silvers. 25 new golds. 25 new gold ranked affiliates this week alone, almost 4 a day. People hitting the rank of gold, building a team of 100 people in a network marketing company. And 25 is a slow week compared to some of the weeks we've had over the last few weeks. But still, 25. I mean, most companies don't see one person building a team of 100 people in a month, maybe 1 or 2 in a month. We got 25 in a slow week. That is huge. Gold's making $300 to $500 a month. Some of these guys are at $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month with a more mature organization. Or as we talked about last week, I mean, we've got bronzes with literally hundreds of thousands of members under them in their organization, filling up their matrix, earning matching bonuses, all of that. I mean, we got bronzes making hundreds of dollars a month in residual income because of that duplication, because of how easy it is. When a bronze can enroll a diamond, when a bronze can enroll another bronze or a silver and a gold and a platinum and another bronze and then another bronze, and then boom, here comes the diamond. Like, you never know who's going to be the next diamond in the company. And with a company this easy to duplicate and to share, and that you can do in the right way and be proud of and not feel like you're hurting someone or that anyone could lose. And that's one of the most powerful things about LiveGood, is that nobody loses. It's $10 a month. You're going to save way more than that on your very first order. Enroll 2 people, you got you're in profit that way as well. So it really is a win-win any way you look at it. So congratulations, 25 new golds. Absolutely love it. Another 4 new platinums this week alone. 4 people have built a team of at least 500 members in their organization. Platinums are earning on the low end about $1,200 a month, on the high end all the way up to $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month as they've got more people in their organization. So congratulations, 4 new platinums, no new diamonds this week. So that concludes all the rank advancements. 1564 bronzes, 173 silver, 25 golds, and 4 new platinums. Congratulations to everyone who rank advanced this week. Congratulations to everyone who had someone in their organization advance in rank this week. And just continue to push those bronzes. Help people get there too. That duplication is what's been driving this momentum since the very beginning. And you know, no other company has this level of duplication. That's why, you know, when we talk about 1% of people in the network marketing industry are making money, we've got over 30%. Those are real numbers. I mean, some companies, yeah, you have 2, 3, maybe 4% in profit for a few months. But beyond that, I mean, you look month to month, it's probably about 3% of the people in that company are making more than they're spending each month. 3%. Here we got 30%. Literally 10 times the average in the network marketing industry. That is duplication. That is simplicity. That means people can do it, and it's awesome. So absolutely love it. Congratulations to everyone again who achieved rank. So yeah, man. All right, what announcements do we got, Nodder? What else do you want to add before I come up with some exciting things to talk about?
Mr. Benglinsky, what is there to add? Think about it. And you made a couple of comments, but ladies and gentlemen, this time of the year, doing graduation and people getting ready for summer, traditional network marketing companies are they are actually, if there's any left, they're probably getting ready to do conventions and all that, because those conventions help them to raise money to pool through the summer months. Because guess what? During the summer months, nobody's going to pay $65 for a CBD oil when they have to take their kids to an amusement park or spend time with them at the beach or help them build a craft. And that's why traditional network marketing companies that have been around since 1934, and I had the honor and pleasure of meeting this man through it about 25 years ago. That's why traditionally, and statistics don't lie, just like science doesn't lie, statistically, traditional network marketing companies, which is a $200 billion a year industry still, go dead out in the middle of May all the way to September. Is why? Because people don't want to take that extra money to stay qualifying something, and maybe their friend keep getting Lexus out of the company by them overpaying for something that they could get from Amazon for half of the price. And now, thanks to this guy coming back to network marketing and over 1 million people recognizing what we're all about, they can get a much better one for a third of the price from LiveGood. So ladies and gentlemen, these numbers are phenomenon. And here's what, like Ben said, I'm not speaking for my brother. Here's what's going to happen. The minute the momentum, we have so many irons in the fire. We have the fundraising coming. We have the gym program coming. We have the pet industry that's probably, I hate to say it, we rescue dogs, so that kind of gets to me. It's probably the dirtiest industry in the world because pets can't talk. So we have the household industry. All of that coming creates the perfect storm. But none of that would matter if there was no duplication, my beloved. None of that would work if there was no duplication. I mean, Ben Galinsky, this young man over here, last week went through a genealogy report. Believe it or not, I woke up at 2 a.m. It hit me. There is never, ever, in my knowledge, and I've been around the block, ever seen a company to have diamonds popping out because of hard work, timing, and all that deep away from the company. Why? And that's the pitch usually. Traditional network marketing, oh, keep shucking away, keep paying that auto ship. Someday you'll find the next so-and-so. Someday you find the next so-and-so. I hate to be a bringer of bad news, my beloved. It's not bad news because LiveGood is a fresh breath of air. Those things can happen, but in those situations, a lot of times those so-called leaders go ahead and make a deal with the company. This man over here has never played those games. He's never played those games. I'm not speaking for my brother, but there is a reason we're creating this kind of excitement, but it all starts with the integrity, transparency, and value. People cannot unsee our value. So yes, these numbers that he shared with you, 200 people a day, proudly referring at least 2 people to LiveGood to become a bronze, those numbers are phenomenal because this time of year, either other companies are going out of business, changing their comp plan, or they're getting ready for conventions to help them pull through, pay for all of their offices worldwide and so far. This guy knows how to run a lean, profitable company. Dr. Goodkin and his wife know how to make the best products on earth. And you are, because of what you're so proud, holding that chin up and seeing what these products are doing for you, are out there sharing the love. Lisa hit the nail on the head. This is about sharing. Other opportunities about selling, because they make a product for you for 10. They make it for 10. They sell it to their distributors for 90. So the distributor buys it for 90, sell it to their friend for 95. So the friend is getting a $10 product for 95. So why do you think, my beloved, that a lot of people in traditional network marketing companies that are dying are using leads and attraction marketing? Because deep in their heart, they are ashamed of telling their friends to pay $80 for a green when the same company bragging about giving away stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, you're right in the beginning of this. This week and next week is so important that for you to, there's a little training. Reach out to every networker that you know. Don't argue. Don't compare like that. Just love. Our love and our purity and our goodness, the word LiveGood, it just pours out. How can you not share LiveGood with someone? You really gotta hate someone not to share LiveGood with them. So reach out to anyone that's ever shown you a business opportunity. You don't have to tell them, your company's failing. Say, hey, I was thinking about you. Thank you for telling me about your magnesium. Thank you for telling me about CBD oil. Hey, I just joined a club. Don't say I just started my own company. Be honest. I just joined a supplement club. They have the best products on earth. Money back guarantee. You got to see the trainers. What is your email address? Just send them the most comprehensive health system on the planet to them. A couple of Lisa and Ryan's videos that's found in the webinar section of your back office of the products that you think will bless your friend and your LiveGood website. That's it. And do that 2-3 times a week with everyone that you know. But this is very important. This time of year, the 110 million networkers, they know it's over. So now just go love on them. Be nice, be kind. Let the value and the quality and the training that we offer at close to cost bless them. Back to you, Ben. And by the way, thank you again.
Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, Nader said a lot of awesome stuff there. But yeah, summertime is usually a slow time for network marketing. But at the same time, people need supplements, guys. And our product orders are continuing to go up. Like, again, I told you this last time, I always compare Monday to Monday, Tuesday to Tuesday, Thursday to Thursday. As far in each week, it's like every day I'm like, are we going to beat it today? Are we going to beat it today? And almost every single, some days, like when we launched an amazing product, like our liver support.
Yeah.
Then product, that's an extra few thousand orders that day. But Besides that, pretty consistently, we are up every single day of the week compared to the week before and compared to the week before that, week before that. So it is really exciting to see these product orders coming up. And speaking of summer, you guys want to look good in your bathing suits this summer, want to be proud, want to have people asking you why you look so good. What are you doing? How'd you lean out? How'd you get so fit? Guys, best body composition improvement formula ever created, and the first and only weight management product, if you want to call it that. We call it a body composition improvement formula to focus on the 4 processes of weight management. I don't have all my notes in front of me, but I'm going to try to go through it. So number 1, you got to get your immune system right. If your immune system is not healthy, it's very difficult to lose weight. So we've got amazing ingredients in here for that. Number 2, appetite suppressant. You got to not eat as much, or obviously that's pretty clear when you're looking to lose weight. But we've got ingredients like caralluma and other appetite suppressing ingredients in here, highest quality, lowest price, that help curb those cravings so you eat less. Then you got to focus on metabolism. And we've got some amazing ingredients for that, like I call it the best kept Brazilian secret, chá de bugre, which is awesome for helping with metabolism. We've also got, and then number 4 is burning fat. I think I got all of them. So you got to get your immune system in shape. You got to curb your cravings with not just caralluma or the caralluma, but also the glucomannan that expands up to like 10 times its size in your stomach, like turns to a gel, makes your stomach full to help you feel full so you eat less. Get your metabolism up and then burn fat. And with ingredients like the hops and the berberine, which they call nature's Ozempic. I mean, guys, this is the most complete, powerful, amazing weight management product ever created. And unlike all this other junk out there that's selling for 80 or 100 bucks, $19.95 for members, under $20 for the highest quality weight management product ever. I mean, you should see some of the testimonials that are coming in. I was just reading some yesterday. Dave lost 30 pounds in 90 days. Sure. Roxana lost, I think, 20 pounds in 90 days. Someone else lost like 8 pounds their first 2 weeks. Guys, this product is absolutely amazing. You want to lose weight, you want to get fit, you want to get your body composition there. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. I mean, 20 bucks. Yeah, it's an awesome product, but definitely make sure you're taking your magnesium. Everyone needs magnesium. Talk about being healthy. You can't lose weight if you're not healthy. And that's another thing. You've got to protect that lean muscle while you're on any weight loss program, whether it's lean or anything else. You've got to make sure you don't lose that lean muscle. In fact, in most weight loss programs, getting into a little fitness training here, a little product training here, but most weight loss programs, diets, even the weight loss medication, the Ozempics, the Wegovy's, all that stuff, most people actually lose more lean muscle mass than they lose fat. So they're actually getting lighter, but their body fat percentage is going up because most of the weight that they're losing is lean muscle mass. That's why you've got to be taking, everybody, doesn't matter if you're on a weight loss program or not, you've got to be taking your essential aminos every single day. You've got to protect that lean muscle mass. Again, $19.95, guys, or get your whole ultimate wellness pack. Not going to go through all of it. 99 bucks for 7 of the most powerful products that you can get. I mean, you're in Live Good, might as well try the products and see how awesome they are. So when you're going out there and talking to people, you actually have real results. And when Nader talks about, the average order is 6.5 products, there's a reason they actually work. And God, it's really exciting. I love our new liver support product. I love that you guys get it. And yes, Lisa, she talked about, their product training call on Monday. If you guys missed that and you want to learn about why this product, our liver support, is so important and why it's so important to protect your liver, because as they say, if the liver's not working, nothing else is going to work properly. You got to protect your liver, and we beat it up. I mean, anyone who's taken prescription medications, any kind of medications, anyone who is drinking alcohol, anyone who's drinking coffee that has caffeine in it or anything else like that, there are a lot of things that beat up our liver, make it work very hard. We got to protect it. We got to feed it what it needs so it continues taking care of us and protecting us. And this product, $13.95, $13.95 with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. You look at the price comparisons on there. I mean, there's not a product anywhere close to it, ingredients wise, quality wise, and price-wise, I mean, you're
There
looking
you
at
go.
$40 minimum or $13.95 for the highest quality liver support product ever created. So it's
love
really
this.
exciting that we get to do this. But, following up on some of the things Nato was just talking about as far as the network marketing industry and stuff, what we are doing has never been done before. And it's really exciting. So I got a call the other day. Nato and I still have a ton of contacts in the industry that come to us for wanting software. Most of them we turn away, or wanting consultation, or compensation plan design, whatever. But I had a really fun call the other day with one of my friends who is actually helping another company who's kind of launching a company out of one that, or not out of one, but because their other one went out of business. So now they're launching a new one. But anyway, so they he's helping them launch that, and he was telling me the biggest topic of conversation in their conversations is LiveGood. Like, everything they're doing is focused on how are we going to compete with LiveGood, and that's awesome for us, because that's what companies are thinking right now. How are we going to compete with? And we're not doing this to compete, to take other companies out of business. Yeah, it's cool to see that happening because they're doing it the wrong way, and people are realizing that, hey, why should I spend $80 on an $8 product when I could get a much higher quality one for 15, 18 bucks? That doesn't make any sense anymore. And companies who are still trying to do that, seeing them go out of business, yeah, I'll be honest, kind of makes me proud that we're doing the right thing. I'll leave it at that. But
thank you.
You're welcome. But it's cool, when companies who want to do that, but know now that they can't, because of, well, number one, because consumers just aren't, I mean, hopefully, but that's the weird thing, Nader. Like, I think they don't know that they can't. Like, they think that people are still going to spend 60, 80, 100 bucks on a product, when clearly the market, the industry, the economy, society, everything is telling them that don't work anymore. People are not overspending on stuff when they could find a better one for half the price somewhere else. But it's really cool that, when companies now are launching, especially in the supplement space, they're looking at LiveGood. They're saying, how are we going to compete with these guys? How are we going to come up with a product that can compare, that's just as high quality, that where we show people the actual ingredients and the testing that goes into it, and we have a compensation plan that can compete? And all these companies, they don't have the resources, quite honestly, that we have. And so they need the bigger market. And so it's really exciting. It was a cool conversation. He's like, these guys don't know what to do. They don't know how they're going to launch a company, because they know that they can't compete with what you're doing. They know they can't make a higher quality product. They know they can't sell something for a lower price. They don't know what to do. So they're trying to make up stuff, the magic product from the magic mountain and the magic forest, and try to launch with that. And that's what companies do. But so it's really cool to see that, that we're doing it right. We're really changing lives. We've got some amazing products. We've got a huge, from a competition perspective, from a business perspective. I know you guys, we're all affiliates on this call. We want to know how to make money. And at the same time, want to know that we have all the tools, all the resources, and really a head start on the competition. Guys, we've got 30 of the most powerful products on the planet that no other company has, no other company can compete with. And I mean, to even try to catch up to that is a very, very difficult task. So yeah, it's very unlikely going to happen. And that's why we're just going to continue to grow. It's like, you can launch a company like Amazon right now. Are you going to compete with Amazon? Are you really going to take a piece of their market share? It's just not going to happen. Same thing with Netflix. I mean, there's all these other streaming services. Netflix is absolutely dominating, and it's just going to continue. So that's where we are. We are the Netflix. We are the Amazon of the health and wellness industry. And we're just continuing to add awesomeness to everything that we're doing. And like Nader said, the fundraising is going to be absolutely huge. We're, redoing a lot of the sites that I believe are going to convert better, make it easier for people to navigate and purchase and get results, and our auto ship, our subscribe and save. Just lots of awesome stuff. About to open up the co-op. I keep saying that and forgetting to do it, but we've got a lot of customers ready to assign to you guys, if you will. So Probably look for that to go live. Yeah, I'm not going to do it today. Probably Monday. Uh, but yeah, we got a call at 1:30. Dude, guys, you guys, like, it is so exciting what we're doing right now. And I'll tell you, my wife will tell you, like, I've
Oh,
never worked this hard
no.
in the network marketing industry, and Nodder has seen how hard I've worked in the network marketing industry. So it's challenging. Um, but I'm so excited. Like, I know what we have here, and I know I just want, like, I want you guys. It's really cool. Like, I love seeing the little guy win. Nana knows
Yes.
this about me. Like, everyone, my
Yes.
kids know this about me. Like why do you always, like, I've coached my kids in soccer for the last, since they were 5. And so I've helped put the teams together for the rec
Yes.
leagues in the town and all that stuff. And my son is like, why do you always get us the worst team? I'm like,
I love
how
it.
many times have we won the championship with the worst team? Like, if we stack a team, it's not fair. I want to help the little guy win, and that's what we're about here. All, like, we didn't create this company for the 1% of leaders to make a gazillion bucks. We created for the 99% of people who have struggled in this industry to finally have a chance and have a level playing field and be able to make that extra 100, 300, $500,000 a month in residual income. And so I want to continue that. And it's working. And when it's working, it's like just more fuel, more motivation, just gets me so fired up to keep this train rolling, and just to help more of you guys continue to do that, and change the world, change your lives, change your health, and get healthy, stay healthy, do an affordable way, make some money on the side, because we are absolutely on fire and about to take it to a whole nother level, guys. It is on. So that's pretty much all I got. You got yeah, Dr. Ryan, you kind of cut out before we got to talk about products. Give me one of your favorite products today and why, and then we'll play a little game here after that. Go for
Can
it.
I stay with my amino acids, my
Oh,
essential
yes.
amino acids?
I love it. I was just talking about that as well. You missed it, but yeah, go for it.
I could go to protein because I'm big protein advocate over here. I mean, but
Let's stick with aminos because I want people to. I mean,
Yes.
I just went hard on aminos, and I want you to back it up.
yeah. So here's the thing about the aminos, guys, and this is something that most people don't really. We get questions, but it's like they hear the word amino acids and they're like, well, I think maybe I heard they're building blocks of protein, so I'll just consume more protein. Well, that's not the hack. The actual biohack, the real strategy behind supplementing and keeping the body in tip-top shape, or helping it overcome. Say you're like metabolically dysfunctional, say you're like pre-diabetic or diabetic, or you've neglected yourself over the years. You absolutely need to be using essential aminos in free form, which is just a powder form in between meals, and when you're fasting first thing in the morning, because it doesn't break your fast. But this will allow your body to go into muscle protein synthesis. It's like basically it's manufacturing, it's building, it's not breaking down. When you do not have the aminos in circulation, after the studies have shown of about 3 hours, the body will start to say, hey, I need some of these aminos to build my hormones, my neurotransmitters, my enzymes, my bone, my muscle, the whole thing, the whole body. It's the manufacturing plant. So after 3 hours, that's why I'm saying it's like, yeah, well, in between meals, guys, supplement with your essential aminos. That could be 2 or 3 times a day, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That's optimal. So first thing in the morning for me, absolutely, and then one more time throughout the day, sometimes 3 times total per day for me. I mean, look, it's a little hard to get around to doing that every day, but absolutely once, most of the days 2, and sometimes 3. So the essential aminos, they're amazing for all of those things I just said. But you also have some electrolytes, a little bit, nothing too crazy. And then you have some of the non-essential aminos in there. Guys, if we heard all this discussion around nitric oxide production and all that stuff, people don't realize we have arginine and citrulline in here, the 2 main precursors to nitric oxide. This is a powerhouse supplement. So whether you're using it for exercise, which clearly has tons of benefit for exercise and fitness, whether you're just using it for body composition, you could be using it to help improve your metabolic health. I mean, there's just so many benefits to it, and there's literally no downside. Nobody ever would write in, I don't see anything that's like adverse events from taking essential amino acids. But there is one thing I would say, and I'll end it with this. If you're only taking the branch chain amino acids, which was like heavily promoted for a while, it's just the 3, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. If you took just those 3, Well, now you're neglecting the other essential amino acids, and the body senses that and goes, crap, I need them all. I need all of them. So it will break down your muscle and your bone to free up all of your essential aminos. It's a very fascinating topic, and the science is rather conclusive. Like, it's pretty well known that essential aminos, and then of course whole food protein, is what the body needs to build itself up. It's not a fuel like fats and carbohydrates. Protein, it works differently. It works differently, and it's a critical macronutrient. So you really need to make sure you're getting enough of these essential aminos in your diet every single day. Boom, back to you.
Boom. Absolutely love it. Great job. And guys, we talk about this as well. You want to be able to go out there, talk about the products, and quite honestly, sell the products, get new members. You got to know about the products. You got to know about the products, you got to use the products. And at the same time, supplements, like, there's a lot to going into being healthy. You got to eat right. You got to exercise. You got to sleep well. Supplements are just one piece of it, but they are so easy. They're the easiest piece of the puzzle to start getting healthy. All you have to do is take a product. Like, it doesn't get any easier than that. And once you do that, you start feeling better. You want to go out there, go for a walk, go for a jog, go for a bike ride, get some exercise, hit up the gym. And guess what happens when you do that? You sleep better because you had some exercise. You sleep better, you want to eat better, you exercise, you take your supplements, and it's a whole cycle, and everything works better. It all starts. And at the same time, like, I sell a lot of, I shouldn't even say sell, like, I don't sell anything. I just talk about these products because people ask me all the time. Like I told you yesterday on our, for those of you who are on our opportunity webinar yesterday, I mean, I have people that I don't even know coming up to me at the gym saying, oh my gosh, I love your Super Reds. I'm like, awesome, so do I, let's go. Or I'm using your creatine. I started buying your creatine. Awesome, let's go. So, I mean, once people know you're the Live Good person and you love your products and you use it, people are and once you use them and get results, guess what happens? People start asking you, just like lean. You start using this stuff, you drop 5 or 10 pounds, people are going to start asking you, what the heck are you doing? How do you look so good? I'm using lean and my essential aminos and my multivitamin, my vitamin D, my magnesium, all my Live Good products, because I'm focused, I'm committed. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be bedridden. I don't want to lose my lean muscle mass. I don't want my immune system to be compromised. I want my brain to work. That's what this is about, guys. You want the best brain product out there, as we talked about earlier. I mean, our nootropic methylene blue, this stuff is amazing. I'll tell you what, I mean, we were one of the first ones to come out with it. Now it is buzzing.
Yeah, like baby.
Crazy, and this is becoming one of our best-selling products and fastest-growing products out there. But yeah, man, not a lot of announcements other than that, other than you guys are absolutely crushing it, love seeing the product orders. And just love the energy, the enthusiasm, the love, the happiness, the joy, and just the fact that we are all just having fun and doing the right thing, helping a lot of people around the world. So we've got, a few more minutes. So here, let's, you guys want to have a little, Ryan, is the chat thing on this?
Yes,
Zoom?
yes, I'm working through it right now. Go to the Q&A though, guys.
Okay, so here, we're going to answer 3 questions. They could be for any of the 4 of us. We're going to pick out the best ones. It's not going to be, but so you can ask us anything. It could be, what's your dog's name? What products do you take? What exercises do you do? What's your favorite movie? Whatever. And it could be for Ryan. It could be for Lisa. It could be for Nader. It could be for me. We'll take, let's take one for each of us. How about that? So send your questions in and let's see what happens. Here we go. Cool. Ryan. Do you see the questions? I don't see any.
I don't see them, but Dr. Ryan, maybe you can read it to us if you don't mind.
Dr. All right, this one's from Heather asking Lisa, what products do you take, Lisa? But she answered that earlier. So
yeah, we already went over everything. That. Pay attention, Heather.
We love you, Heather.
Just go watch the replay, and Lisa talks about all the products. She was cutting out a little bit, but you get a good understanding of what she takes.
She takes all the female ones.
Hey, Ben, Tracy asked for Ryan and Ben, can we make a prenatal multivitamin?
Ooh.
That's a Ryan question.
I would answer it and say we already have it. It's combined in our fish oil, our factor 4, and our
perfect.
In our daily essentials pack. I mean, it's there.
What about the hormonal balance for women? Is that
not prenatal? No,
not prenatal.
No. Yeah.
All right. So prenatal, everyone take your factor 4.
Factor 4.
Let's go.
Let's see. There's a lot of product questions coming in. I want to see a question for Ben, Nader, or Lisa. Let's see.
I get more than enough questions. You guys enjoy.
I talked enough. Yeah, Ryan, take them.
Come
All
on,
right,
bro.
awesome. Hey, from the Apostle, I love it. Hey, Teresa. So it says, hey,
Oh.
Dr. Ryan, did you say protein was in the amino acids also? No, no. The essential aminos are the building blocks of protein. So imagine you take a whole bunch of essential aminos like in our in the powder, and you connect them all together and create a long line. That is then a protein. So these are
Beautiful.
individual by themselves.
Okay,
All
I
right.
didn't follow that.
Cool.
But so Ryan, just focused on that. So even though you're taking the essential aminos, I think the question is, do I still need a protein?
Oh, okay, yeah. So absolutely you do, because the whole food protein source contains so many other essential vitamins, minerals, nutrients that you need. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
I love this.
All
So
right,
two
let's see.
completely separate products. They are related, but you absolutely need both of them. So I hate to even ask this question, Dr. Ryan, but if you're gonna take one or the other,
Oh, amino.
I mean,
Ben,
we
do I
we
have
need protein. Yeah, it's tough.
Amino.
I'm going protein.
Oh,
And because the protein, both of our proteins actually do have
It's
all 9
complete.
essential amino acids
Correct.
in them, just not at the same dosage or quantities. So at least you'll get some and you'll get the protein. I agree.
That's correct. Yeah, absolutely. That's why they're called complete proteins, because they have all the essential aminos. All right, question from Ginny. Lisa, what is the average number of emails you get each week?
gosh.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've never actually looked at it like that because I
Aw.
answer in chunks throughout the day. As you notice, I'm constantly answering. I mean, but
Wow.
I mean, we're definitely about 2000. I mean, this is a, 7 days a week, full time. Anytime I get 5 minutes, car line, dentist appointment where I'm
I
waiting for my
love
kid,
this.
I'm on my phone. Ryan always tells, how can you do that? I'm like, my thumbs work very fast. I talk to text. So yeah, I get a lot of them out.
All right, Ben, one for you from Art. He says, when will we get the new Ben Glinsky video?
Awesome. Love that question. But yeah, per Lisa, I mean, she takes the time to genuinely respond to every single one of those emails and cares about giving you guys
Yes.
the right
Yes.
answer. I mean, she works her butt off on that. So, I mean, as we get a few more million members in this thing, we're going to have to get another Lisa or some
AI
kind of
Lisa.
Lisa bot or something. Because yeah,
Cloning.
she's already pretty maxed out. But that is yeah, so Art, great question. I have it scripted out. I haven't recorded it yet. I'm hesitant to change something that's been working so well.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I do think it's time for an update. So to answer your question, I would say 34 days we'll have the
What?
new one.
That's hilarious. Awesome.
That's a good one.
Daisy, any chance of another brain supplement targeting dementia, for instance? So let me remind everybody, E3, I know it has caffeine, but E3 is a brain supplement too. It has huperzine A and alpha GPC. That's that mind-muscle connection we were going for in that supplement. One of Ben's favorites. I mean, it
Yes.
absolutely is a powerful supplement, guys, for brain health. And then, of course, you hear us talk about methylene blue. I mean, we can't say some of the things, right? But just Google
That's right.
methylene blue, and you'll see what comes up for the neurodegenerative stuff like dementia and early onset Alzheimer's and all of that stuff. So, but of course, we're always focused on the brain. We know how important it is to maintain good brain health.
Yes.
Let's see. Gosh, they're piling in, man.
Awesome. I love that these questions are so, I mean, we're on
Product
an
driven.
affiliate call. We're talking about the business. Like all of us
Thank
are
you.
everyone on this call is in it, number one. I mean, not necessarily number one, but to make money. And so it's cool that the questions are really so focused on the products. You guys actually get it. I love it.
That's right.
Hey Ben, question for you, and then same question for Lisa. What would you consider a good functional or compound exercise? Like a movement.
So, I mean, this is definitely Lisa's expertise. I'll tell you what I do and what works for me. So I do two main things, and then I've got a lot of other stuff that I like to do, like surfing and foiling, and jujitsu and some other stuff like that. But my two primary exercise things are I do CrossFit 3 or 4 times a week, which, it's not hardcore CrossFit. It's more of a boot camp, and it's called HIIT, high intensity interval training. I like that. I like getting my heart rate up and also go into failure with different exercises and weights and all that kind of stuff. And then my second thing is mountain biking. And I go very hard. I get my heart rate up. I mean, I'm holding like 170 plus for 30 minutes and pushing really hard. And I love it. I love the exercise. I love doing it with my friends. And I think social exercise in both of these scenarios, I like my CrossFit class. I've got some great friends in there. I met Dr. Ryan at that CrossFit class. And mountain biking, I love going with my friends as well. So I think social exercise is great for multiple different factors and health stuff. Just it makes you happy and healthy, and you're doing positive, good things for your body with your friends. Just a really cool experience and just a great way to get healthy and I don't know. But so those are my two things. I like getting the heart rate up. I think cardio is very important. Maybe it's not. That's just like, I don't know where I even got that from. It just makes me feel good. And, at the same time, it keeps me going fast and beating my friends on the mountain bike. So that's what I do. So Lisa, what do you think?
All right, Ryan, you said 2 compound movements.
Yep.
I mean, if I had to pick 2, I would say squats and push-ups. I mean, those, compound movements are exercises that work multiple muscle groups at once. And squats and push-ups can be done anywhere. They can be done with assistance. Meaning you can do elevation. You can put your hands on a couch and do push-ups right there. You could do knees down, do push-ups. So it can be for all ages. And then squats, you could do body weight, you could add weight, you could do resistance. So again, and you can add speed. So speaking with Ben, you can get your heart rate up by doing these compound movements just at a faster pace. And of course, adding weight. So those are always 2 that wherever I am, they will always be included in my life.
All right, one more, and we'll wrap it up.
Let's see.
Is there anything for Nodder?
Oh, Nodder gets so many.
Nodder talks enough.
Talk way too much.
I think some of these have been answered, though. That's why I'm kind of cruising through. It's like, how soon until the fundraising is released? Dennis asked that question.
Yeah, that's a close one. Again, I want to get the subscribe and save. I wanted to have that live today. I got to check where it is. This morning's been so busy. I really haven't had an opportunity to do anything. That's why I didn't have any more training prepared for you guys today. But we're super close on the subscribe and save. Right behind it is fundraising. So I do want to do it, get it live before the end of the school year. I know we're running out of time here in a lot of states, but we're close. We're close.
All right. Well, I mean, I think that's good, huh?
Yeah, I think that's good too. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Today is Friday, Firestarter Friday. We call it that because Fridays are the first day of the week in LiveGood. Cutoff days are Thursday. The new week starts on Friday. So this is the time to go out there, share the opportunity, share the tour page, let people pre-enroll. So over the next few days to a week, they can see 1,000 new people a day joining this company, and they have an opportunity to lock in their position and start earning as well. And the power line works. I mean, Thursday nights, we still see the most amount of new members joining because of that sense of urgency. And that's what it was designed for. So Firestarter Friday, also on Monday. I think Dr. Ryan might change the topic. I think it was going to be on fiber, but Dr. Ryan and Lisa do an awesome product call. I highly encourage you, if you missed the one about liver support on Monday, go back and watch it in your webinars link, but also join us live, join Ryan and Lisa live this Monday at noon for the next one. Do you guys have a topic?
It's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we're
Are you guys
rocking it
doing
out.
yeah.
Yes, not 100% sure because we wanted to do a launch, but obviously that's not happening. So I think we might just kind of roll with what we were doing with liver support and address detox, because I said on that call I didn't want to go too in detail on the phase 1, 2, and 3 because we can incorporate so many other supplements. This is talk about the stacking. So I think I want to just kind of roll with that while it's fresh in people's heads.
I love that. So we got the detox product. We got the liver support product. We got the probiotic gut support product. Does that count as part of the detox? And definitely our super greens. I mean, you want to detoxify, you take those 4 products, you're looking good.
Okay,
so I think that's a great topic. So it might be on detox, might be on something else. So yeah, so join them on Monday. I think if you guys are going to do it, I know Monday is.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
In the United States. All right, awesome. At noon. That's all we got, guys. Congratulations to everyone who achieved rank. Have an awesome rest of the day. Have an awesome weekend. You guys are the best. We'll see you at the top. We'll see you next week. Keep crushing it. Keep ordering those products. We ship them every day. Order them now. We'll ship them out first thing tomorrow, and you'll have them in a few days. But yeah, if you guys want to look good for the summer, get your link quick if it works. All right. Bye, guys. Have an awesome day.